Cricket Farming 101 with Selbie. Alright, I got my 1,000 crickets in. They came in a box like this. Inside the box were egg crates. Inside the egg crates were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of crickets. As you can see them all crawling around doing their thing. On the bottom of this I've got sand, some food, and then around the edge of it I've put this tape that can crawl up. As you can see that one, they can crawl up the plastic, but they get to that tape and they can't crawl and they'll fall back down. I give them some room, especially in the aquarium. Give them some room so they can crawl up. That way if they need to get away from one that's fighting them or something, they can. And recreational area. The dirt I just got outside. It was just regular old dirt from the backyard. Pretty good source of it. It was clean. Put it in a planter, came in, put it about an inch and a half into the aquarium. And it's kind of loose, as you can see. That way they can lay their eggs with ease. The paper towel thing here, what I'm looking for is the roller. Eventually I'm going to get this roller out of the paper towel there, and I'll roll tissue around that and spray it with water. For now what I did, I just tore that cardboard apart and then put tissue around it. And then I come in with my water bottle here, just a regular old dollar store water bottle, and I'll spray it down, saturate it really good. You want to do the same with your dirt. You want to keep it moist, so you just want to kind of constantly spray it as you're going. I use this voided area because I want them all to breed. I want them to lay their eggs there where there's nothing, and you can see that's what they're doing. They're using that area to go in. They're sticking their little stinger in the dirt, and they're planting 100 eggs at a time. I'm guessing hundreds and hundreds. Food source I've got in here is lettuce, carrots, celery. Got some dried oatmeal and crushed up honey nut Cheerios. They seem to really like the honey nut Cheerios. I just kind of crumble it up in there. It's in a removable tray. They like to stay under that. And then when I spray it down and get the dirt real moist, the food doesn't get soggy and mold and smell. I've got an orange in there for smell. A couple people warned me right away that they were smelly, and what I can tell so far is the carcasses, the dead crickets, they seem to have a pretty big stink. So I just take those out. I don't know how it's going to work, you know, with 1,000 of them. But that's removable also, so I can put it outside. This is actually where I'm hoping that the babies are going to come in. I went in 1,000 and pulled out 100 females. I've got these biodegradable trays in here, planters, and they use that for their habitat, and then they can crawl in and out of the little holes, so it's a little bit of recreation and habitat area. As you can see, they all they're just everywhere. And they use this spot like I was hoping for as their breeding ground, or not breeding ground, but laying ground. And that's what they're all doing. They're all just sitting there and they're laying eggs. That's exactly what I needed them to do. Again, you know, use the tape so they can't get out. I do have a lid. If I didn't say that, I have a lid I am going to put on it just so they don't jump out, which I haven't noticed any of them jump out. I'm just constantly spraying that tissue paper to get them water, and constantly keeping the dirt moist. And they just come in and plant their eggs one after another like they've been waiting to do it their whole life. So we'll see. Hopefully in a couple of weeks we'll have baby crickets. Day 1, cricket farming. Chirping and happy.